Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, everybody. Sorry for being late. I've had dramas. I'm not even wearing the right shirt. Not even wearing the Ozflight shimmer shirt. The bot's not working. I can't figure out what I'm doing, but yay. And I'm going to need some of you guys' help to get me going because I can't fly at the moment because I can't see what I'm doing in the cockpit. But first we get into that, let's get in and say hello. I'm just going to move away from 9091 just so I can see who's actually in the chat tonight. Here we go. Actually, we need to get some music going on. Get some music happening here for a quick second. Sorry guys, I'm all over the place because we had some massive dramas. I don't even have stuff going. Hang on a sec, guys. Alrighty, I'm having one of those nights when, oh, now I'll just close that down. I'm having one of those nights where nothing works. I haven't even got my coffee going. What is going on tonight? And I've lost the stream on this thing. It lets me get me out. Anyway, Jason, how you going? No sound. There should be sound now. Can you guys hear me? Should be out. Just let me know if you can hear me in the chats. Jason, how you going? Elliot, how you going? How you going? And Fitzy, how are you, mate? Timmer, what's happening there? Keep crashing with bandwidth. SES, good evening, mate. Welcome to the stream. Bailouts. KP, how are you? You can hear me. Cool. Greg, what's happening there? Tim, Conti, I gotcha. Absolutely fantastic. I'm glad we've made it. It was meant to be all perfect, dramatic into there's 9091. We're gonna pick on Josh Flowers tonight. But I've got an issue. I need you guys to quickly help me because I've been trying to mess around with it for the last 20 minutes. So I was messing around with Track IR last night and we changed some camera settings, and the issue that I'm actually having before we can get flying is that I can't move around in the camera. I can't move around in the cockpit unless I use an Xbox controller. Can you guys give me a hand? Because I don't want to be using that all night, so it's really annoying. Track IR is turned off. I've got fixed to, if I put free lock on, I can move it around, but then I can't get rid of it. Can anybody give me a hand and then we can get going? Mic keeps cutting out a little bit. Oh, strange. We'll just drop it down there a little bit. That should help you out a little bit, Conti. Chase it because you wrecked it for me. Yeah, we were messing around with it last night, and I don't think it's working. So I think I've got everything up, but we might just have to put up with. I can't even see what's going in the cockpit. I can't even zoom out now. Oh, yeah, I can zoom out, but I can't use it. Uninstall Track IR. But then I'm gonna have to restart the sim. So it loads in there, and Track IR's turned on, and I have to turn it off. So I think time for a new computer, mate. I think it is a Track IR issue, but I don't know if I want to reload the sim. Server, we're sitting on the West USA server. Three or four patches done. When is the new patch coming out? It's coming out this week. So I don't know, I could quickly go and uninstall Tracker. It'd take me 5 minutes to get back in. So give me a yes if you want me to do that, give me a no and we'll get going. It all depends how much time you guys have, because I've got plenty of time up my sleeve today. What's my wife doing? Mate, she couldn't think of anything worse than sitting there with an Xbox controller for me. Worst case scenario, format C. Yes, reset. Alright. That's alright, I can talk to you guys while we do it, so it's all good. You can, I've had a few problems actually. I've had all different things happen with my PC. And I've got all my icons have been like, I must have had some sort of Windows update as well, so it's been a bit of a pain in the ass. But we'll quick to desktop, and it took me about, I don't know, would it take me Jace about an hour to get Track IR actually running? So now I'm going to actually delete it. That's going to be fun. Like, look at all this mess here. It's all messy. Like everything was all in order. Now it's all turned to crap. So, anyways. I've got the installer. We'll remove it. No, it's a dirty desktop. It's a very dirty desktop. Everything's usually actually in order, but it's all over the shop now. Lucky I got nothing naughty on my desktop. Yeah, it's all organized though. I usually have it in sections, like a brick over here, brick over there. Luca, thank you very much for the subscription. Alright, let's load up the sim and see if it's still broken, hey? It can just take me another hour to get Track IR running tomorrow. And also, if you like the welcome screen, let me know. I was messing around with that this afternoon. So I should have been fixing cameras instead of messing around with this sort of stuff. And someone's just joined the first class. I can't actually read the name on there. Hang on, give me a second. Oh, it was Conti. Conti, thank you very much, mate, for your sponsor or membership. I can't even talk. I've got too much stuff open everywhere and I can't even see what's going on. This kid, it's all in blue. I couldn't actually read it. Thank you, mate. Very much appreciated. Drop some bailouts for Conti in the chat. Conti's the brains behind the operation of Odds Flight Simmer, especially when it comes to the Discord. He's a genius when it comes to working with bots, if anybody wants to know. It says Conti. Yeah, I couldn't read it because it's in blue. Thank you, Conti. I very much appreciate it. I think Conti is like one of the longest supporters of the channel. Yep. So I can't speak, I can't read, and I can't flight sim. Alright. See you guys. Oh. We'll get there. Let's see if we can load this up and see if it fixes it. .exe stop working. Yeah, I know. Like, my coffee's half made out in the kitchen. I haven't even got that there, so. My light's not even working. I didn't even get to plug in the Vino pluses tonight either. I don't know, third world problems. I have coffee, Greg, but I've got coffee and I've got chocolate. So we need to choose which chocolate we're going to have tonight. But we'll just see if we can get the sim up and running to start off with. Oops, we don't need to do that. We don't need to do that. Old Flight Simmer, stop pressing buttons. $26. Let's go 26 fish and chops and 6 dim sims. Alright, that's the best of my Kiwi accent. Sorry if I offended any of our Kiwi viewers. I've been practicing that all week. We'll go for 7:30 start and we'll see what happens. Greg says, you should have you gotten out of bed today? Seems like issues keep popping up. It's just one of those streams, and the thing is, it only happens on streams. Chris, how are you, mate? We're all hanging. We're hanging for flight, but we haven't got there yet. You've got an old PC, but it runs really well. Actually, runs Flight Sim really, really well. Jason says to. Anyways. And I've been watching this screen here for the last little bit. Zen on all the way from Taiwan, mate. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Helicopters, any news? I don't think they're going to be making helicopters for a long time. They've got too much stuff going on. They might have a couple of people devoted to it, but they didn't really allude to it at all for the next 12 months. I'm reckoning towards the end of next year, maybe we'll start to see something. But it's going to be a big paid DLC pack. So he still thinks Track IR's on. Is Track IR actually in the menu here somewhere? I was going to do this video and say how good Track IR is, and it's broken everything. The thing is, if I can turn camera type into there, but it just doesn't work. Helicopters and Xbox release. Oh no, didn't the Xbox get released today? Was that me? Did I get that right? It released today, didn't it? The new one? I don't want to go there. All right, does anybody want to, yeah, go in the control setting. Does anybody want to jump into perhaps their camera settings in the cockpit and see if their stuff's different to mine? Like my mouse controls are set to default, so they should be all good. Reset to auto. Auto means cockpit camera will reset to the default position when the user frees Xmas mode, which I don't want to do that. Could a camera mod be stopping? I don't have any mods on there, Hayden. That's the only thing. Greg's waiting for the game to load. Change the free cam toggle to some other key binding. You mean this one, Jason? There is a track IR setting in the camera in the cockpit, yeah, which I've already turned off. Change it to a random keybind. It didn't even change it, or what did I just do? Oh, well, we need to get flying is the main thing. We're not even flying. I don't know. I give up. Like, I've been messing with this for ages. Like a letter and number, but how do you actually do that from here? I can't do that from here. It is turned off. It's not even, it's uninstalled, it's turned off, and it's not even plugged in. So there we go, it's turned off, it's not even plugged in. See, but Zoom works. See, instrument view is on, so I can go into an instrument view. But that one won't work. Instrument view will. How do you go back further? It's interesting. Instrument view will let me do it, but cockpit won't let you do it. Hey mate, this might be a silly question. Where is the track IR? It's the track IR is not even. I didn't even use the headset. It was the Cat one. It's sitting over the desk there. We're on West USA. Oh, it's so annoying. All right, guys, let's get going. I've had enough. We're gonna use the There's Conti's membership. There it goes. Drops by. All right, let's go. I'm over it. I'm over it. My PC, my flight sim's broken. I can be one of the people in whinge on the forums. All right, let's go. Beacon's on, nav is on. I just got to remember to use this guy. The fuel in. Fuel's going to go in the way. Yeah. Alrighty, let's get some clear props in the chat. We've got 2 hours to figure it out anyways. Get some people with some brainy ideas. Turn the music down in my headset for a sec. Check the Discord inbox. I will. I'll just get started, Jace, because I don't want to leave it any longer. Parking brake would be good. Alrighty, so Peter heat is turned on. We're going to just start strobing from here. Taxi lights can go on. Avionics can go on. Nav can go into GPS. We'll move the Xbox over here. At least I can zoom with the mouse. Flight plan's already in. We are loading up there. Alrighty. So the runway we're going to be taking off today, I have no idea. We need to get going. Where's runway 9, anybody? I believe it's this guy over here. I'll probably pick this as the furthest runway that we have to take off, is it? It is too. Alright, we're going to start taxiing to runway 9. Lucas, we're gonna cut this guy open over here and we're gonna taxi. We're gonna taxi over to runway 9 and we're gonna take off. And we've got weird views going on. Taxiway down here. This is the guy I think we want to follow. But yeah, once we take off and get in the air, or once I taxi down there, Jace, I'll have a look at Discord. West USA server, yep. So hopefully everybody's simming weekend's been better than mine, and hopefully everybody's coffee's all nice and warm. Mine's getting cold. But we'll talk about this livery, or livery, or lavery, depending on what part of the world and if you understand how to say it or not. And we'll talk about that on the way too. And where you can pick it up from. Sad or said, mate, I'm doing absolutely extremely well. Coffee too hot at the moment. Let's just say we're clear to the right and the left there. We're just cutting through. We're gonna get this baby in the air. Captain Jebus says, everyone is buzzing like a fly around the turd. Captain Jebus, who's the turd? Me? Joe said, how long will you be streaming tonight? Oh, about 3 hours. We're going to go late now. I tried to do the stream early, but we're going to be late now. See, it all works there. Works there fine. Get the runway from here. Alright, so Jason sent me something. The free look camera doesn't work anymore using the right mouse. Ooh, here we go. Let's have a look there. How to solve that problem. Alrighty. So we're gonna whack the anchors on here. And let's see if we can have a go at fixing this. So what it says is basically go to the controls. Go to control option menu, duplicate the default mouse profile. Alright. Alright, so we're on profile 1. But it doesn't say which axis to do it though. I'm just going to change it anyway and see what it does. let's go. Let's go. Take this. Thank you, Coda. We're having that type of day. Alright, thank you, Coda. Drop some bailouts in the chat for you. Let's get going, guys. I think we've dicked around with this for long enough. Alright. Hang on. Got to use my controller here. Alright. So, flaps going down. We're going to turn on... The landing lights can go on. The taxi lights can go off. There we go. If we can get those views, it's fine. Alrighty, so Darren's off. We got Chief Flash. Let's get in the air, fellas. The Flying Emu, how is sir? Welcome, welcome, welcome. But I do apologise, guys, but now and then you do have PC issues, flight sim issues. Alright. Move up a little bit. 69's taking off. Flash is moving up. Tristan is there. What's Chief doing there? 90991 is at the holding point, a runway 9 right. That's probably the best Josh Flowers I can do. Sorry, guys. That's as good as it gets. You just got to make sure you say 90991 really quickly. Airport. We are sitting at, I think it's Florida. I don't know if someone's got the flight plan. You can pop it in the chat. I think it's Upalopa, if that's how you say it. I don't know. It's one of Steve-O's airports, actually. I didn't actually. If someone tries to put flight plan in the bot, I forgot to update it after all of this. Alrighty, let's go. The old rudder pedals are working. Ooh, did you see that? Alright, let's get going. No, one. Yeah. I think we might devote some streams to Josh Flowers and do some themes on him. I like his stuff, don't get me wrong. I absolutely love his videos. I think they're great. Very cinematic. Whee! Oh, look at that! It's play school today. Alright, let's get some... Have a look at her there. There she is. The Skyhawk. Right, so flaps going up. We're going to trim like a legend. And we're going to begin our left-hand turn. So there's 500. I'll go and update the bot later for flight plan. All this stuff you'd normally have organised beforehand. There you go, the old mouse controller, the Xbox controller there. We're on live weather today. Game stream, a morning, sir. Insane. How are you, sir? Welcome to the stream. What server are you on? West USA. It's good when the you lose the flight plan in the GPS. Junior says, any music playing in the background of an airplane sounds like it makes you feel that you're in actual airline or plane flight entertainment. I don't know, is that a good thing or a bad thing? So we're gonna go up to about 3,500 feet today, just to start off with. Alrighty. Oh, hang on. We didn't even turn that on because we're too busy worrying about other stuff. There we go. Not sure why the autopilot's giving me weird numbers for either, but hey. Very weird. I think my autopilot's busted as well. Oh, hang on. Yeah, I know you're gonna stall. The autopilot's busted as well. Thanks, Jace. I'm still blaming you for my for my camera views not working after that comment. And looks like we'll be flying without autopilot too. Look at that. Yeah, strange, hey. That's alright. So we're going to cruise above these clouds about 3,500 feet. Same autopilot is all over the place. It's odd because normally the autopilot works on this works really, really well. Strange. We've got the gremlins tonight. Sim's looking good though. There's Miami in the background over there. Nearest airport, we're going to fly over KFXE shortly. Thank you, Jace. I'm sorry, we'll have one of these days. I hope you fix it later on. Yeah, after the stream we'll fix it, so it's all good, mate. Thank you very much. We'll drop some bailouts in the chat. Thank you, Jace. Alright, so we're going to at least turn... Whoa! I don't want that to be on. I just want nav to be on. We've got broken blades all over the shop. Nothing's working. People ask me, do you have many problems with Microsoft Flight Simulator? And I go, nah, mine works really good. So how am I going to go and make my coffee if I can't put autopilot on? Alright, so we're at 2,000. We need to get to another 3.5, another 1,000 feet. Your name will be Frask Attack. No worries. Call your wife? What, get her to fly the plane? It's alright, we're going to restart the autopilot here anyway. Look at that, there she goes. It won't go into VS mode. Anyways. It's going to take us a while to get there. I don't know if I want to fly without autopilot for so long. Come here, 3,000. Games, how is it? The sim is running absolutely amazing. The autopilot shot. My pilot's lost his neck and he can't turn. Works great on an Xbox controller though. The sim's absolutely fantastic. It looks great. There we go, look at that. Florida looking absolutely amazing. So today's trip, we're going to be traveling up the coast. We're going to go and have a look at our friends over at NASA and see what the scenery looks over there. Can't promise you anything decent. And then I think we're going to finish just above Palm Beach somewhere up further, I guess. Let's land and get better planes. No, we're flying 90991 today. So we're going to talk about. So this livery is actually created and not designed, but created by Jace. There he goes. Will look great on Xbox. Yeah, so Jace is actually, he does a lot of liveries. He's actually did an ANSET pack. Jace, have you got your link for your ANSET pack for the A320? And also he did the G1000 of 90901 and did a pretty good job. And this is the Steam Gauge Classic version that is not available yet. But I think we are. So even that's all like loose and quick, and normally it doesn't run that. Should watch what I say before I say loose and quick in the same sentence. But anyways. So Jace is going to let us know where you guys, if you want to pick up delivery and fly the 172 like Josh Flowers, then you can. TBB, Ducky, how are you, mate? Welcome to the stream, my friend. I'm just happy I'm in a plane that is stable at these low speeds, says Greg. What aircraft you flying, mate? One long runway at NASA. Yes, it is. Yeah. Tim says, yeah, I meant this is... funny stuff. Alright, is anybody's who's going to put their foot on the rudder pedal for me so I can keep this thing straight? Good to hear, Ducky. Get the views of the coast. Oh, look at that with the reflection. Ducky, thank you very much for the subscription, my friend. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yours first. Thank you. Welcome, mate. I have no idea what you said, but I assume it's a hello. Is there a dual pilot support for the sim coder? Not yet, but they are looking at doing it, so let's see if we can get a bit of a translation here. Chris loves the plane. How are you, mate? Welcome to the stream, my friend. Bro, the yellow pages on the rudder? Yeah. Well, she's looking pretty stable. The Series 22 is the best as single engine. Yeah, it's pretty good, eh? Alright, so we're going to put the yellow pages on the rudder in a second, and I'm going to run out and get a coffee. Alright, if we go into a spin, someone just yell out, bail out. So we're just doing some city orbits here. So on the left-hand side, we've got Drizzy landing. Where are we? Where absolutely are we? Let's keep doing the turn. And I missed while we're making copy. Bob, thank you very much for your first class Lounge membership. Let's see if I can get that to replay for you, man. We'll drop some bailouts in the chat for Bob, everybody. Or we're just pulling 360s here. Thomas, how are you, mate? Oh, welcome, welcome, welcome. See if I can find your membership to replay. We've made it to 3,000 feet, and I don't think we've flown anywhere further. Nah, it's playing up. But Bob, thank you very much. I don't even have my alerts working properly today, so I did miss it before. I think I was making copy, but Bob, thank you very much, mate. Very much appreciated. There we go. Drop some bailouts for Bob, everybody. You're gonna need to be bailing out later on. All right. Anybody dare me to see what the autopilot's gonna do? It's probably connected. The autopilot's probably connected to the camera. It just won't let me drop that VS speed down. Anyways. Alright, we'll keep flying it manually. Troy Elaney at Cape Canaveral from the orbit. So Cape Canaveral's a little bit further up, I believe. We couldn't be there already. It's all the way up here somewhere, isn't it? Yeah, it's all the way up there. Got a bit to go. Bryce says, I'm not sure, but try clicking in the little mouse wheel in between the left and the right. A mouse button might enable you to move around the cockpit. I'm not sure, but try clicking the little mouse wheel in the between. Yeah, I've been doing that, Bryce. I'm clicking it right now. It doesn't do anything. But there's a hang on, I'll bring this up. Oh. Hang on. There we go. I just got to put my foot on the rudder pedal. I'm just being lazy. But basically there's a fix for it. And the fix says, simply go into the controller option menu, duplicate the default mouse profile, then set the sensitivity of the unique axis and move it to 100% of the slider. So on the second profile, so that's profile 1. How many profiles did we actually make? Oh, you know what? I reckon I'm going to crash the sim now. Nathan, thank you very much for the subscription, my friend. So that's profile 1. We will get rid of this guy. And then apparently this one here, we're meant to move the sensitivity all the way up to 100, which we did. And this This one is, I don't know, should it be at 50? I don't know. Just keeps making different profiles. Anyways. Nah, we'll play around with that later on still. Denchage, the American Studios, yeah, it's a beautiful place to fly around. Have you've sent me the livery links? The livery links? Jacob, your game has just crashed. Oh, not good to hear, my friend. Cody says Microsoft needs to put a autopilot through the drywall and start a game. I'll be honest with you guys, I'm pretty lucky. I really haven't had any issues with my sim whatsoever. Apart from early on crashes when it had multiplayer, but we fixed that bug. Been running pretty nice since then. Lucas, mate, how are you, sir? Welcome to the stream. Drezzy, thank you very much for dropping by. Sorry we didn't get much flying in for you, mate. Apologies. When is VR coming? Well, VR is actually in testing. They're testing a Wave 1 at the moment, and they have been doing updates. We've been getting little patches through. So they're currently working on it, and I think the HP Reverb 2s have been dispatched like today, so some people are getting them. So hopefully people not too long before they could have access to VR, but it's in beta, so it won't be too far away. Have I tried unplugging my mouse and plugging it back in again? No, I haven't. We could give it a go. Where are we flying to? We're flying up the coast of Florida, and we're going to drop past NASA and become space cadets for a little bit. They play a lot of golf. They do. Sorry, I'm not panning around as much because I don't have access, but everybody lives on a canal in Florida. So we've got coffee again, guys. We've even had a wardrobe change. How are you, Max? Hopefully you are doing well, my friend. There's a rattling jeans out there in the 172. So even my spacer bar doesn't work. Might see Trump playing golf. We might do. He's been doing a lot of that lately. Game set, are you all live? Yes, we are. Everybody that is flying around us, we are all live. Going to be in your 182, fair enough. But it's a windy old day down here in Florida. I think we're having gusts up to 32. There's Gun Pilot there getting some low-level views. Just let me know if the outside sounds are too loud too, guys. W2F 69420. Oh, that's a bit crude, isn't it? Steve says, have you done a tour in Tassie? No, Steve. I think that's actually a good idea for a flight, my friend. Sorry, Stu, I should say. Lucas says, are you going to do a review on the Honeycomb Bravo throttles? No, Lucas, because I don't have a pair, unfortunately, so I have to wait for mine like everybody else does. So by the time I get my pair, there'll be plenty of videos out. So I might do a comparison video though against, you know, I'd like to do a video on yokes, throttles, and rudder pedals on like cheap, medium, and expensive, and what you get for your money worth, so your money. So I'd like to do that. Fitzy, I have upgraded my RAM, installed the sim on the new SD, is running way better now. Awesome to hear, yeah. I've got running mine on an M.2 drive, and I think that's what does well for us, so. PC Gameplay, how are you, sir? Oh, welcome, welcome, welcome. Jason says you can get a pair from Woolies. Oh, I have no idea what he's referring to there. But look at that. What a view. Yes, we're all live on the server. Random's meowing like a cat. I have no idea why. That's what you bought at M.2, yeah. I think the M.2 does a lot of performance for me as well. Alright, just gonna jump in the cockpit for a sec, because I'm all over the shop here. Because we're flying a broken plane. I'm gonna drop some links into the chat. Some liveries from Jason. He thinks he's a funny man. So, Jace, I think this is your G1000 version of the 991. So that's the G1000 version. And my old favorite, which is the classic. But it's a good looking, that's right, Tim. Even my YouTube's like super slow. That doesn't want to even work either. And that's the second link. That's actually for the classic version, which is the one that we're flying today. And also Jace has done a lot of liveries too, which are really nice. The good thing is I like about Jace's liveries, they're really high quality compared to some of the rubbish that's getting around at the moment. So do I put the fold in the community folder? Yes, you do. Yep. some sort of nice resort down there. Living the life of luxury. For that, you get to pull your yacht up into a little thing there. Life must be tough. I'm not at all jealous. Not at all. Do I like chicken or curry? Don't you have chicken in a curry? That says, why would on-air manager keep putting me in a slew mode before I start flying? I'm not too sure, Scarlett, because I don't actually, I haven't been checking out on-air. Darren says, are we going to land anytime we need to? He's asking basically, are we there yet? You actually did say that, Ben. Sorry, mate. Do I like chicken curry? Yeah, of course I do. I'm a big fan of anything that's curry. How do you hook your Xbox controller up to your PC? You can get a Wi-Fi adapter, or you can just hook it in via the actual cable that comes with it. That's what I did. I've just got it hooked in. Because I still haven't lost, I've still lost the faith a little bit for when we're having USB unplug issues. So, what's your favourite default plane in the sim so far? To be the 152 or this 172? I actually had curry on Saturday night, so. So we're going to do a bit of a land up here, and we're going to try to fix the autopilot. So we're going to land at, where are we? Land at the next stop here, which is about 17 nautical miles away. Scotland, how are you, sir? Welcome to the stream. I'm multitasking, watching the stream and trying to work at the same time. I can do this. Scotland, just don't tell your partner that you can do two things at once. They'll make you do more things at home, like the dishes, the garbage. Hayden says, changed out, got a DA40. What a nice little plane to fly. Oz Flight Sim is the gamer tag. Elliot ran out of fuel? Really? Elliot, you gotta make sure you got enough fuel. Wonder how long it would take for someone like Just Flight to bring the Piper Warrior to the sim. I don't know, I haven't spoken to the guys at Just Flight for a while and see what they're working on, but it would be nice to have some Pipers in the sim. Be very, very nice. You're welcome. Is X-Plane over for you? No, I was actually in X-Plane Sunday nights in the IXEG. Chev Gaming, it's good to hear your voice, Oz. Chev, thank you very much for dropping in, mate. How are you, buddy? Greg. Smarty pants. One screen on, hang on, one screen on YouTube, big screen sim, awesome. Very, very good. It's Gunpilot going upside down. You guys are so nice to pick on my speech impediments when I get excited. I reckon one day I need to do an outtakes video, because you guys don't get to see all the absolute complete mess ups from my videos. We need to do highlight reels of the streams for all my bad landings or something. Elliot's got some fuel. Speech pepper. You guys are way too kind. Way too kind. Donald, thank you very much for your subscription, my friend. Better set aside a day for the highlights reel. Yeah, I've been thinking about doing some of that sort of stuff, but the thing is, I got to go back and watch the videos for so long and cut them out, which that's the only thing. It'd be very, very time consuming. For the next flight, how about exploring Kenya? Donald, if you like, you can jump into the Oz Flight Simulator Discord. Just put in exclamation mark Discord, and we do have a section there where you can request flights. Does this aircraft belong to Aviation 101? Yeah, that's right, Chev. This is a 90991 design. The links are above. Jason just posted them. He actually did the livery for this aircraft. That would be a long video. It'd take a while to go through that. I thought I could do like a highlights reel once a month, I guess. Cutting through about 8 different streams. We'll see how we go. But we're going to make a landing down here. No worries, Lucas. And also, in our Discord, we do have a YouTube's members section only as well. So if you want to join as the First Class Lounge as a member, you get access to the members only section in there. Which means you get access to me during the week for a chin wag if you like. Conti's back in a second. No worries, buddy. Do this properly. Actually, it's a bit hard to even see where the windsock is. Anybody know what direction we should be landing on this runway? I'd say it's going to be this one we're flying over. I think they've said. Well, I've said. Sorry if I could speak. They haven't said it won't, but then they've actually said which Xboxes it will be running off. So I don't think it'll be running off the original, like we originally thought. Alright, I'm just gonna send on the non-active side here. install it? No. Yeah, exactly. As you can see, I've sort of gone into the crosswind now. We're getting a bit of turbulence. Runway 30? Yeah, cool. That's what I was thinking it was. So we're gonna join on the mid crosswind. What trim wheel do you use? I've got a trim wheel and I haven't used it for years because it played up a lot in P3D, which I'm thinking about getting it out, which is the Cytec one. But I just use the trim wheel on my yoke. There we go, we're just following Willie around. Jace, if you want me to do absolutely professional flying, you've come to the wrong stream, my friend. Not tonight. There we go. It's giving me educational. It's funny how I say 30 in the sim, but if you put me into when I'm actually flying, I would never ever say 30 in an aircraft. It's funny, but in the sim I'll say 30. And what I try to do, I try not to use the alphabetical language as well when I'm streaming, because I know there's some people in here that wouldn't know what that is. So this is a big airport here, doing the biggest circuit here. Been offered the honeycomb yoke and throttles to try it out yet. Coda, I've got the honeycomb. I do have the honeycomb, but I don't have the Bravo throttles because it was never offered. So Conti, mate, you have my permission if you want to. I'm just doing a circuit, or else I can get him when the circuit's finished, mate. Phonetic, yeah. Alright. I'm struggling to stay at 1,000 feet here, considering it is 1,000 feet. Oh. Let's go down. I should have put those flaps on the downward, but the downwind, our base is a long base. I don't think you've been thrown under the base, Jace. I think you've bust. I think you've done it yourself. Struggling to get this thing into the wide arc though. On views, come back to me. Right, so we go, and I can't even hear the engine of the aircraft. Hang on, let me turn it back up a sec. There we go. It's hard to do circuits when I have you lot doing kamikazes in front of me. There we go. Sort of probably don't want to bank it that much on final, but So we're coming in quite quick here. Very, very quick. So we're going to be flaring till the cows come home. Flaring, 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 flaring. Oh my god. Like it's a long runway. Come on. Alright, so I'm just going to pull over the side here for a second. I'm going to quickly shut down and see if I can fix my autopilot. Oh, hang on. We've got no mouse work here. 1 second. Murphy, g'day, mate. And it is after our fellow friend Josh Flowers, 90991. Just got to make sure you say 90991 really quickly. I'm going to just shut everything off here. I'll just see if we can fix this plane for a quick second. Give it 2 seconds. But welcome, Murphy. Obviously, it's morning for you, sir. If I'm streaming, you must have just got out of bed. Alright, let's see if we can fire this thing up and it's actually going to work and give us a proper autopilot. So we're having a great stream today, Murph. We've got issues with the simulator. Having one of those streams. Clear prop. See what this autopilot's going to do. Scott says I have that same problem. Which problem do you have, Scott? Autopilot problem? Yeah, so it's doing just like weird stuff. I don't know why it's just like... But the VS is all over the shop. I've never seen it give weird numbers to that. I don't know, maybe it's because I've got it on metric and that's blowing it up, perhaps, I don't know. Weird. Microsoft Flight Simulator works great, never has any problems with it. I don't think I've fixed it. I think it's going to give me grief. It's going to give me some more problems. Thank you, Conti. Mouse not working? No. Oh, so you got the same issue as me. Yeah. Yes, tomorrow is Remembrance Day. Look, I honestly can say I've been very, very lucky with the sim because I haven't had any issues apart from the one that you helped me, Murph, which has basically saved our streams. Look at this rock formation out here. It's amazing. I believe this airport's very famous for its unique rock formations. But I tell you what, though. When there's bad things that happen, there's always good things. And I'll tell you what, my rudder pedals are working like a machine. They are absolutely phenomenal. They are spot on. Go, son. Had no chance of recovering that. I'm very happy how my rudder pedals are. Oops. Sorry, sir. It's like being behind a 80-year-old granny in the car when she's doing 50 in a 70 zone. I had a similar problem, pulled the Bluetooth. I'll tell you what I'll do, once I get back up in taxi, I'll hold short and I'll pull the mouse out and plug it back in and see what it does. And if that fixes it, you can call me Mary. Very happy with the rudder pedals tonight. I messed around with them last night just out of sheer frustration. And now they're spot on. Working really well. I just casually say nothing about the 747. It flies great. But doesn't that look absolutely... Jace has done a great job with the 90991 livery. Hayden, you're calling too early, mate. You're calling too early. Try 50 in 110 zone. Yeah, that's just not on. But mind you, when I'm that age, I'd be like, nah, you're not taking my driver's license away from me. Boost along there. You guys are calling too early. I don't reckon it's gonna fix it. Oh, we're gonna get chopped by a prop here. Alright, I'm gonna hold short at Foxtrot on 34. We're gonna put the anchors on, and I'll come back in 2 seconds. Can you guys hear me? No, I'm not changing shirts again. You guys can. Cool. I don't know what happened. I didn't touch anything other than the mouse, and everything just went down. So we're good back up and running. But I tell you what, you guys don't need to call me Mary, because my name's not Mary, because it's not, that didn't fix it. So, but anyways, we are going to take off. We're not going to muck around with any more mouse stuff. We'll leave that for after the stream. Taxi lights can go off, landing lights can go on, fuel pump can go on. For the flights, T's and P's are in the green, and we're going to taxi out. Yes. You can call me Oz, not Mary. Let's get going. We'll see if we fixed the autopilot. Alrighty, so we got 3, 4. No worries, James. Thank you for dropping by. Jeez, what sort of takeoff was that? This aircraft is totally broken. I've got no trim control. I can't trim the aircraft now. There's no, the trim won't work now. It's like the autopilot's stuck. We've got a broken plane, guys. We've got a broken plane. We need to see if we can save this. Oh, we can't fly the plane. I've got no trim. No, my autopilot's off. Oh, but I didn't have it selected or anything. Oh, no. Thanks, Stu. Appreciate it, buddy. We're just having one of these days. Oh my god. Now it's off. Yeah, I gathered that. Oh no. No, we're still gonna fly this one. We're just not gonna mess around trying to fix things up anymore. We're just gonna fly, have some fun. Murph says, I found an issue with the Bond AP disconnect to a controller. Mine is the Walker, you lose the trim controller at the same time. Yeah, I think that one was all me though. Oh, choose the same plane. Ah, roger. But I'd say tomorrow, like, that's the funny thing. And I've got stuff that's not working, and, like, I don't know, sometimes you just wake up, you turn your PC on, you haven't done anything differently. Obviously, something's changed on my PC, because all my icons are all over the place now. And then just stuff's not working. So, and that's what flight simming is about sometimes. One day, you know, everything's working fine, you turn your PC off, next day, stuff just doesn't work. Most of it's probably a Windows update that causes it, but little bit of turbulence there. Yes, is those Windows updates, they wreck absolutely everything. I'm loving the clouds though. This little cloud layer here is pretty cool. Yeah, I definitely will be, Hayden. I'll be one of those ones in those mobility scooters. You see them. Like, they should have a registration and they should be on the road because they're on the footpath doing 60 kilometers an hour. Like, they're more dangerous than driving a car. Xstreme, thank you very much for your subscription, sir. Welcome to the channel. With the wing foot, yep. I'll get a custom Oz Flight Simmer livery put on it. And I'll be flying along the car park in my mobility scooter. Mind you, by the time I need one, it should be hovering. I'm still waiting for the hoverboard. I thought by the year 2020 the hoverboard would have been out by now. She does look beautiful though. She's a beautiful looking sim. Boomer Sim Pilot, good morning, sir. From Atlanta, coffee time for you. Actually, yeah, we're already getting low. Oh no, we're good. There we go. Aussie Wings Games, just give me a little kiss on the wings. But Florida's putting on a show. Starlight, thank you very much for your subscription. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So our next stop's going to be Kilo Victor. Oh, hang on. Are we going to? Actually, have I got this one in here first? No, so didn't have that on. So it's Kilo Victor Romeo Bravo is where we are going to next. Got a few landing. And looks like we've got a massive massive cloud front here. That doesn't look good. The weather's starting to close in, everybody. And Boomer Sim just subscribed too, or just subbed. Thank you, mate. Thank you very much for the subscription. Thanks, Jace. So this weather's going to make things interesting. Yep. Might be some IFR or following the roads. Yeah, well, the ceiling, because we're only at 3.5, that ceiling must only be lucky to be 1,000 there. No, we don't have an ILS rating, not at all. IFR rating, I think we should be saying, but we don't have one of those either. Yeah, I gotcha. Dutchy, thank you very much for the subscription. Gold Drum, thank you, mate. Thank you for dropping by. Jamie, normally you put exclamation flight plan into the bot, but I didn't update it because we had some issues. I don't know, we'll see how we go. Because I wanted to fly over the Cape too. Which is a little bit off. We'll see how we go. Well, it's pretty much like if you need to find your way back or find you need to do low altitude flying, but we'll see. Because some of those cloud levels look high. We're at 4. Scotland said, I lost internet connection. What'd you miss? We landed. We turned off the aircraft. We tried to get the autopilot to work, which hasn't really worked. We tried to have a go at fixing the camera view. That hasn't worked. We lost internet connection. But Florida's looking good. Thank you, Jace. Intended Chaos, how are you, sir? Welcome to the stream, my friend. And we've got a bit of weather ahead of us, so it should be interesting. My music player's not working. Roger, thank you very much for the subscription. Wider, thank you very much as well. See what we're going to do with these weather effects here. It's getting a bit sketchy. Getting a bit nervous. We got low fuel. You got 42 kilos of fuel. We'll probably just make it, I'd say. Yes, that was my IFR rating through the clouds. For, you know, momentous occasion flying through clouds in a pre-sim. You gotta have some good music to go along with it, so. McFly, thank you very much. Slept in. Where are we flying to? I think Jace got you there. We're just flying up the coast of Florida. Thank you very much for the donation, mate. I'll whack some bailouts in the chat for you. Sorry, it's a bit late. I just didn't want to wreck the, you know, that was a teary moment there. But we picked a hole to go through. We got there eventually, and we're good. Alan, thank you very much. And Metal Drive, thank you very much for subscribing as well, my friend. So we're going to... Ooh, we've got some fireworks as well. But we're not allowed to fly any lower than 1,000 feet. Just gonna find and get some fuel here, since the runway was basically on where we need to land to the wind. Just gotta float along. I got my controls dialed in now. I'm very happy about that. I think the wind's from the opposite direction, so I'm landing with a massive tailwind. There you go. Martin, how are you, sir? Oh, welcome, welcome, welcome. Willie, how are you, sir? Shazam! Yep, we're back with the old, with the fireworks again. Be a teary moment when you run out of juice. Well, Jace, you could have landed. Yeah, it was I don't know, because we just took off from 34 before, and we were into the wind, and then we only flew up the road. We landed on 32, and we weren't in the wind. Like, I didn't go around and check the what the wind was doing, but right, the fuel truck's over there. We'll fuel up. Which airport's this? I have no idea, but we'll just quickly check. Sorry, guys. Everybody's had to turn around. Find where the plane is. This is... We're out in the boondocks here. Something 59. X59. Probably a rundown old military base where they do science on aliens. You never know. In the middle of nowhere. Not everybody raced to the fuel pump. X59? What did I say? 69. Oh, I'm just going to be lazy and we're just going to fuel up. Manually. Thank you, McFly. Greg says time for a coffee. I'll get out everybody's roads. Got this storm coming in though. I tell you what, this is going to be a bit of an adventure. Oh, I don't think I needed full fuel for where we're going though. That windsock's go on the opposite way. Range. Sorry guys, I'm backtracking because that windsock's the complete opposite direction, which I'm quite surprised about, but that's what the sock says, so we're going to go take off into the wind. Good man, Aussie gamer. You got to go on the right hand side. Good man. Any news on the Xbox One? No, Tom. No news, mate. Alright, so Hawk's over here. Make it so he's landing into the wind. He's doing the right thing. Not like what we did before. No, we're not a pirate group, Banthy. What you want to do is you just want to make sure that you're on the West USA server and then that your multiplayer is set to all players. Oops, we just ducked over the line there. But have a look at that. That's what I call a work of art. Get some happy snaps here quickly. Oh, look at that. Those clouds are absolutely amazing. Mr. Muzz says, obviously you're ignoring my comments, so I'm leaving. Mr. Muzz, I didn't even see your comments there. In the past weekend? Ah, very nice. I try to answer everybody's comments, but sometimes I do miss them. Alrighty, so let's get going here. And see what schmozzles and shenanigans we're going to get into. Best of luck to us all. What am I doing? There's no center line here. Oh my god. It's one of those evenings. Yeah, it is real-time weather. Yeah. We got thunder, lightning. We were going to fly under, but I think that was probably the wrong decision. RSV Motorsports, have you tried the honeycomb yoke? Yeah, please check. I did a review video on the channel. You can go and check it out. But Bud 300 flaps all the way up. Are they actually going to work today? That's right, I got no camera views. Flaps are up. There seems to be a bit of a gap still if we can get up. Going up to 5,000, yeah, definitely. So I'm going to make a turn to the right because the weather looks a bit clearer out this way. And then we'll pop it up. Got no choice. See if we can get through this weather. Oh, but that's what it makes it exciting. I can't even see you guys down there. There we go. We'll see if we can get around this storm. Rich, thank you very much for your subscription. Appreciate it. Welcome, welcome, welcome. There we go. So we got out of that storm just in time. Have a look at that. You couldn't do that in prepared or explain? No siree. Some of you guys are just smashing on through it. Oh, look at that bit of lightning. You can hear the wind now. Wind's hustling along. I'm at 2,000. We need to keep pulling up. The cloud's a little bit lower to the right. Yeah, going to 5k, yeah. Jason's the emote master tonight. Would you have a look at that? Nice and fluffy though. And you can see through them, which is good. Pretty much flying best angle. I'd be the Atlantic. Velocity, how are you, sir? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Look at some of those cloud tops over there. So got to go catch you on the next one. Scotland Pilot, thank you very much, mate. Really much appreciated. And again, thank you for the donation on the last stream. Oh, look at that. Exciting stuff. Which we got the cameras in the works too. We had to get it set up, so looking very, very excited for doing that. Tim says, in live weather, do we get the same clouds and lightning strikes, or is it just general? I think it's just general. It's not the same. But it says, I'm just 40 nautical miles from my destination, then I'm going to join the formation. No worries, mates. I have all the clouds, you only have a few. Oh, that's interesting. Did you set live weather from your actual menu? Or did you set live weather within the sim? Aiden. So we're climbing up on 4.5. Aiden, how are you, sir? Oh, welcome, welcome, welcome. I forgot to mention, because of Scotland's big kind donation, we were able to hit our challenge goal, which was really, really good. So we've got that in the works, and we've got another goal that we're going to try to finish before November, which is an additional to that, which I'll post up a little bit later. Thank you for the subscription, Hayden. You must have your YouTube set on private. That's why it didn't pop up. There we go. I think we're going to need to go to 6, maybe. So we can just get above these clouds. Pilot Aiken, I love your streams. How's it going, Flying Real Life? Flying Real Life's been, the last couple of weeks, been a bit slow because it's been, I've been busy on holidays doing stuff. Look at those clouds. We need to do Share X again. And it's been fairly windy. I had a flight booked in on Tuesday and I couldn't make it. I've got a flight booked in on Thursday morning. That looks like to be the pick of the weather, so I'd say I will have nice weather to start off with, and then we'll probably have a change of runway or something like that. We'll see how we go. And then yeah, so that's not much flying been happening at the moment. We're still doing a little bit, but not much. There's a lot ahead on the radar, yeah. Are you flying Cessna 172s? We're flying, oh, I'm just flying the 172. But we're going to keep going to 6. I'm just going to fix something, guys, because the music player is dying. And says, what version do you have the sim? Whatever the latest update was. I think it was 1.810 last time I had a look, something to that effect. We're skimming the clouds at 6,000. Yeah, I'm going to keep going to 7. And then I'm going to hold off at 7. What time do I got in the sim? I've got 9:31. So it was like 4 AM Florida time, I believe, when we took off. So I just moved it up a little bit. So that might be why I've got clouds or something like that. Oh, no, the deluxe. Look at that soup. Which is a bit of a shame because we wanted to fly over the Cape, so. Tropical Storm ETA to the southwest. Awesome. Pays to check your weather before you fly in the sim. Deluxe. Yep, it's the Deluxe. Where can I download this nice livery? Well, funny you should say that. This livery was made by one of our members. One of our members and all-time troublemaker of the stream. And you can pick it up there. Yeah. Oh, I went higher than 7,000 because I was too busy watching the other screen. Sorry, guys. Jace, have you got the link for that you can actually post so I could pop that in the chat here? Oh, it's on Windy. Nah, never mind. It says I got FSX over there, you get it, it's almost 100%, then in the next plane 11. Yeah, the graphics look phenomenal. Just turning back, I've flown out to where my flight plan is, but we're just going to be looking at clouds for the rest of the flight because this is true to life. Jace has just sent me a windy view and it is pretty much like pea soup, so. KWC just pre-ordered my PS5, which was on there too, yeah. I pre-ordered an Xbox, and that I haven't heard anything about that. Simon Hayes, all can't join today. It was work, but check the video later. Safe landing. Simon, save yourself the trouble. Skip an hour into the VOD, because we pretty much spent the first hour trying to fix the sim. But no worries, mate. Script Dog, what's happening, sir? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Look at this. Like, this stuff's black and grey. Hopefully everybody's brought a second pair of pants for when we land. Isn't even out for Xbox? Yeah. Won't be for a while. Scoop Dog says, wheel pants. No. Second pair of underwear. It's going to be an interesting descent down. I need to trim this aircraft out. I keep climbing. It's alright, Willie. No worries, mate. It's 8. Thanks for joining us, mate. Thanks for dropping by. Oh, Scoop Dog, I'll stay way clear of that, my friend. That's a mess. KEW says, gotta go, class. Bye. See you, mates. Thank you for dropping by. Look at that for a cloud. So we're going to miss the Cape. Hayden says, is 6:30 a.m. is my favourite, as you can still see the street lights, they are still on, really pretty. Yeah, it is real well weather, yep. Mr. Aviation 101 says, I'm offended that it has wheel pants. You're joking. Well, I wish we could take them off, but we can't take them off. So that's the best that we can do. But if that's the real Mr. Aviation 101, we're a big fan of your channel and all your stuff. Been watching it for years. So we've been having a bit of fun in your aircraft. And this is something one of the... Jason in the community was happy to make so we can mess around with it. So hopefully you like it. And actually watched your video today, your cross-country one. So enjoying it. Thanks for stopping by, my friend. Needs a wash. Yeah, I'll zoom in a little bit so you can have a bit of a look. Unfortunately, it's got a dash here, but that's something that is reflected in the sim, so you can't do anything about it, but... Yeah, need to make a trek down under. Yeah, drop past my way. I'll take you for a flight. Not in the sim. We'll go for a real one, though. Get a wash. Yeah. It's pretty insane type of weather. Nah, it's a real treat having you drop by. Thanks very much. But yeah. I certainly wouldn't be flying around this sort of weather, though. Yeah, yeah, you're gonna have a few aviation av geeks freaking out that you've dropped into the chat. Alright, so how far are we out? So we're basically flying over the Cape at the moment. We've got a little bit left to go. We've got airliners flogging around over here, doing flybys. Looks like we're getting a bit more... I don't know what the ceiling of these clouds. We might see if we can poke through this hole down here. Aiden says, really would love it. They added a Concorde. They are. So there should be one out. I think it's before the end of the year or early next year. Do I fly in real life too? Yes. Did you run fine on your bubba? Who are you saying that to, Hayden? Takeoff Rust, thank you very much for the subscription, sir. Oh, welcome, welcome, welcome. Says, can't wait till they add up more planes right now because there ain't many. Yeah, this is pretty much all you're going to see make for quite a while. Like, they made a massive swag for default aircraft, so it's all up to the third-party devs. Guys, I'm going to drop down in altitude and see what we can find. Dentage, see you, mate. Thank you for dropping by. Very much appreciated. Have a good one, my friend. McTavish, how are you, sir? Hope all is well. Another damn lockdown here in the UK. I'm so sorry to hear that, my friend. But it'll be worth it in the end run. You'll get through it. We're going to see if we can poke down this hole here. Chief says, the delivery of the aircraft, yeah, Jace has done really well. And I'm sure he's going to be pretty excited that Mr. Aviation 101 dropped past and got to see his livery, so... I'd be able to see more of the outside of it, but I don't... Autopilot's not working for whatever reason, so... Scott says he's on the runway. No worries. A runway, I should say. We're gonna try our luck down here. Ooh, there we go. Ho ho! Let's get close. Yeah, that's what we're going to try to do. We're going to try to, because, I don't know, I reckon it's more than 1,000 feet. So we're going to poke down here. And see. But we're going to be yellow lining it, I think. Some nice reflections off the six-pack here. There we go, nice little steep turn. That should give us a bit more. Just keep the engine running over so we don't ice up any carb ice. Certainly been an interesting trip. I didn't check the weather, so I didn't assume we'd be dodging clouds. A little bit of turbulence, which is quite understandable. I'd say would be bucketing around quite a fair bit. I've got head shake turned off because I did that for the track IR. Jeez, this doesn't look good. Yeah, that's Chev, that's thunderstorms on the ooh. She's looking a bit better down that way though. We've got a bit of a rainbow effect happening on the left-hand side here. How's that? Look at that for a flight sim. There's still, yeah, it looks like cloud. The bottom's about 1,000. Alrighty, so we can zigzag our way up. We shouldn't be under 1,000. So we're just, what's that shoot barrow? There we go, right on it. Will the landing be smooth? Well, I'm not planning on landing just yet. We're trying to get to our destination, to be honest with you. Just don't want to fly in that. Just restarted now, and now the weather is woohoo. So the weather is the same as this, Hayden, or is it worse, mate? Way. Please land safe. Don't worry, I wouldn't be flying around like this in real life. Only because it's a sim. Mr. Aviation is watching. Is he still here, is he? And it's the same. I am in my cub, so it shouldn't be nice. Okay. So we're sort of flying ourselves into an S sandwich here. Oh, great. Just popped myself into a cloud. Be careful of the landing. Yeah, we're not planning on landing. Well, were they updated after reboot? Yeah. I'm just trying to sort of get us up there without avoiding the weather. No worries, Chev. You're welcome, mate. Thank you for dropping by. It's turned into an interesting flight. Oi. See you, mate. Have a good one. No worries, Greg. Thank you for dropping by, my friend. Have an awesome rest of your evening. Appreciate it. Alright, so what I'm going to do, keep popping up, because I don't have this thing trimmed. See, Greg. Got a bit of false security in this this patch here. Jordan, how's it going, brother? Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're making our way up the coast to Florida, and we've just hit a big bad patch of weather. So we're testing out Jason's new November 80991 livery in the Classic. We had a nice little surprise from the owner of the real aircraft. Dropped by and said g'day before, which was a nice treat. Don't worry, guys, I'm quietly geeking out about it myself, so it's all good. staying composed. But the Sim's putting on a massive show for us today, which is a lot of fun. So this is how much we've been pushed off our flight plan. So I'm just going to use this road here as a bit of a landmark to fly on. What altitude are you flying at, Hayden? Are you flying with us, Jace? Or are you just chilling out? So we had a bit of a rough start to the stream. Steven's doing rollovers really close. Did he actually pull that one up or did he go down? He went down. This is on to our right hand side there. Getting pretty dark. I'm being very lazy and not actually using any rudder pedals at the moment. No, just chilling. I would have crashed by now with the visit. I thought you might have been happy about that. Whee! Yeah, I forgot to put the next donation goal up there. So Scotland helped us get our camera, so we've got that ordered. It's on its way. Now we need to get the cam link for it for the stream, and I've picked up a lens for it and some cabling. So, and I'll get a mic for it as well. So we'll be able to use that for our streaming. Also, we're going to use it for some vlogging for our real life flying videos, which we would like to get some more of. Not up to the quality of Mr. Aviation 101, of course, but Nelly fell out of your chair. Yeah, he said he said the real one needs a wash though. Pull out at Major Day, Jace. So I'm trying to fly down this road. The wind's got us cocking into the wind massively, so we're pretty much flying sideways at this point. Lightning. Looking getting even lower here. We're actually losing that landmark that I was trying to look at to keep us on track. Stu, you never heard of Mr. Aviation 101? Jace, can you find a link of his channel and just drop it in, please? We should have done that a little bit earlier, but hungover, that'll take you quite a long time, sir. Yeah, definitely worth a look. I've been watching his stuff since he was, what was it, Mr. Aviation 101, then he went to Aviation 01, but I've been watching his stuff for like 4 or 5 years, for ages. Just to watch your stuff and go, oh geez, that'd be cool. Go and do some flying. You found it and subscribe, yeah. Go watch some of his coast to coast videos. So he's actually got a series out now where he's flying from the east to the west, but I think they did from the west to the east. And his Alaska trip one's probably my favorite. That was about this time last year. Some really good cinematic stuff. Yeah, it had a paint job, didn't it? I like the paint job it has now. That's something that really inspires me to fly. Yeah. So that's, you know, that's my plan. I just want to be able to fly to different places. Like, not for a job or anything like that, just to enjoy the adventure. That's why I'm pursuing my stuff to do. So what do we got out here? Looks like we got in a little rain shower. But we're tracking along. They haven't even been able to, like, I've got no chance of making a coffee now. John says, my plan with my license is to fly out in the middle of Australia adventures for a few days and then fly back at some point. So have you got your license, Jordan, or is that something you want to inspire to, or? Rock, thank you very much for your subscription, sir. Welcome to the channel. Oh, we've got instant music. Disco music. Just what you need in a electric storm. I'm around an hour solo and 3 hours dual off my RPL. Oh, nice. Very, very nice. No, Hayden doesn't. So what I usually do is when I hop into bed, I go and watch a boring YouTube video. Definitely wouldn't be one of mine. And it puts me to sleep. Just watching on the iPad or something. But I'll be up for another hour after the stream, just chilling out, trying to fix the camera, I think. So I didn't get time to, I forgot about what chocolate we were going to have tonight. We're going to either have the gold almond or the gold original, because we're too busy hand flying the whole way. So we missed out on that one. No, I'll just go and watch aviation videos. I'll go and watch like Citation Max, or like we said, they had Aviation 101 here. What's the other one? The Angle of Attack. I'll go and watch his videos. Just pretty much anybody. Oh, I don't want to do driver update now. Nico Wings. Watch them all. I don't think I've got an exclamation for it. I actually don't have a command for a chocolate, I don't believe. Hope it works out for you, as I once track IR as well, but it needs pedals. Yeah, I'll have a look at it, because I'm planning on, I was making a track IR video tomorrow. because I wanted to use Track I. I had it set up because I like to use VR, and obviously I haven't been flying much at the moment, so I wanted to get the most realist thing I can get out of the sim. So it took me about an hour or so to get Track IR the way that I wanted it to, and it was working fine. So my opinion was that I should just basically turn it and switch it off in the sim. Oh, that's a big one, and it should be fine, but it's playing up a little bit. I should. That's a good idea. I've watched YouTube vids, but it seems they are fiddy. Or fiddly? What does that mean? Yeah, it's a good idea. Well, I put it in Discord, so it was in the members. They got to choose which chocolate we're going to have tonight, but no one actually said anything. So, Destiny, how are you, sir? Welcome to the stream. Good morning from Canada. Love the content. Thank you, mate. Thank you for dropping by. Oh, the Track IR is fiddly. Yeah, okay. So I don't use the headset. So I was using the cap, if you guys can see that. So that sits on a hat because that Track IR, this thing here, doesn't clip properly, never did, and you can't fit that around a big headset like myself, so I can't use that. But the hat thing works fine. Now we're caught around my throttles. Klaus, good afternoon all the way from Germany. Welcome to the stream, my friend. Thank you for dropping by. We've just got ourselves into a little bit of weather here. There's Aussie Gamer whipping around. It's just, Jace, it's just getting worse and worse. If I can say this right, Bakori, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for dropping by, my friend. We've really flown into an S sandwich here. Runway 11 is good for landing at the destination. KTTS, if I said that right. Hello, mate. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Sorry I didn't get many outside views of today's flight, guys. It's just obviously been a little bit hard, just with the weather and the hand flying. Good to know, as my headset is big and there is a lever, so you couldn't fit the... Yeah. The weather's absolutely fantastic. It's very picturesque and we're enjoying it, but should we be flying in this? Not at all. And it's quite breezy as well. There's Hawks there. Basically, Hawks pretty much flies to a different airport each time and drops by. We're not going to land at this one, Hawks. We're going to keep going. There you go. He's taxiing back. What time is it for you? In the sim or in real life? In the sim, we're sitting on about, I don't know, it must be like 11 o'clock. 10, was that 10:12 in Florida time, and then Brett, no politics to the stream, my friend. Boomer says, you know, you should really do some streaming with some bad weather. Yeah, no, I reckon we should get, you know, just turn it up a little bit. In real life, 11:36 p.m. Oz needs to get flight sim mats. Yeah. I'm thinking about changing where our merch comes from, actually. See if I can get it cheaper for you guys. Because if you're in the US or in the UK, it's not too bad. But if you're in Australia, it's like we get killed on the shipping costs. So I'm trying to look at what we can do there. Where are you flying? We're flying up the coast, the east coast of Florida at the moment. And I believe we're not too far away from our final destination. Were you having crash issues with the update? Not crash issues, I've got a camera issue, like I can't pan around with my mouse. But I think that was because of Track IR. Yeah. So we come out to our final destination up here. It's about 7 nautical miles out. Smack is on the ground at KLNA if you want to head my attack. Okay, cool. Stu, what runway is it favouring, please? UK, it's 136. Aussie game is just, there he goes. That's what he does. Runway 11. Runway 11. Thank you, sir. Yeah, like we had a really cool flight. I picked out the flight because it had a lot of points of interest, but unfortunately the weather's sort of changed it all. We're just basically been flying to save our life, so. Must be going to the Palm Coast, that's correct, yep. Germany is 2:39 p.m. Yeah, so it's the afternoon UK, early morning for the US, and it's as dark as anything outside here in Oz. Alright, so here's our airport. So I'm not going to use the hot roads anymore to get us there, since we do have the airport in sight. I'm just going to fly over it though. Bernie, g'day sir, what's happening my friend? We're just about to land. We're in pretty bad weather conditions. Starting to get a bit more blowy now that I'm not flying into the wind. Just to the left of the highway you are following. Ah. for the windsock. Should I have flaps down? Didn't realise that. Oh, I put them down to get through the clouds. I forgot to put them up. My bad. Yeah, it's definitely runway 11. Sorry if I've just flown in the traffic on everybody. I'm going to give way to Iz. Hey. Well, I did that the wrong way. No worries, I've just come out and I'm just going to enter the circuit on a 30 degree on the downwind. Since I just basically flew into the traffic. We're entering the traffic on the downwinds. Alright, mixture is rich. T's and P's are in the green, switches are good. I think we've flown with our landing lights all the way. I don't know, I don't fly Cessnas, so... Yeah, well, we checked windy, Dale, and it's pretty dismal out there. So I've got to wait for Supernova to pass on our left before I can actually turn. So we're going to pop down first notch of flaps. We're definitely beam the runway. Not sure if I'm going to be able to see him. Should probably wait. Just going to trim like a legend. I'm not leaving, but when you're in a traffic, a circuit or a pattern, if you've got someone on final, which pretty much Supernova was, I've got to wait for him to fly past me before I can turn. So I basically just extended my my final. So I'm on base. Another notch of flaps. I can't see where the runway is though. There we go. Begin our final now. This is when I need tracker R. Gears fixed and welded. And we're just overshot. There we go. Someone's just snuck in on me. Felt some sync there. Probably extended a lot more than what I should have. Looking good, Darren. Keeping some height at the moment. Geez, we're getting some wind gusts, keep pushing us above our flat limits. Quantum, that wasn't very nice. Alright, so now we're on the pedals. There we go. Make it a little bit smoother. Now we're on the pedals. Some right pedals in. We're going to drop the wing in. Flaring a little bit. Come on. There we go. Probably overloaded the wheel too much, but the runway so someone else can get there. Thank you, Tim. I didn't line it up with the rudders just at the end quick enough. I was just surprised at how the wind dropped off. I was being a bit lazy on the rudder pedals way too far back, so. Yeah, it was nice crosswind practice. It was a little bit of crosswind. It was pretty much most of it was down the runway though. But that was a lot of fun. Really enjoyed that. Nice little airport to land on. There we go. We've got a little flood happening here. Look at that. Look good from the outside. Thank you. Thank you, Tim. What rudder pedals do I have? Just Jeb, if you type in !Yoke, you can get the link to what throttles or rudder pedals I have. I use the Virtualfly rudder pedals, and they've got a Black Friday sale where they're doing 15% discount off all their gear, and they've given the same option to you guys. If you guys use OzFlightSimmer15 code, you'll get 15% off. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the flight as much as I did. Thank you very much for dropping by. Sorry about the start, we had a bit of dramas. We'll make sure we get that fixed up before Saturday's flight. Thank you, Ears. Very much appreciated. Thanks for flying with us, mate. I saw you out on the right-hand window. Also, I'd like to thank Rolly for joining up as a business class member. Conti for your resub there. Bob, thank you very much for your first class. Bob, if you're still in this, just make sure you hit exclamation mark Discord, and you can and just PM me over in the Discord there, and you'll get access to the Oz Flight Simmer members as well. Thank you, Matt Fly. Thank you, Jace, and thank you, Coda, for your donations as well. Very much appreciated. I think Aussie Game. Are you actually in a airliner? Actually, we watch Hayden's about to land, so we'll watch Hayden land. There's some dramatic music for Hayden's landing. Bob, no worries. Catch you later, mate. Thank you for dropping by. No pressure, Hayden. There he goes. He's all lined up. Can he do it? He's still about 3 nautical miles out. Come on, Hayden. Get it in there. Yeah, we're putting the pressure on him now. Klaus says, a nice stream. Missed the multi-monitor sitting explained. Yeah. I hope it'll be installed soon. So do I. It's a 747, but my models show up in your game. It just shows as a generic plane. Ah. Here he comes. Oh, it's just about to pass the tree line there. Hayden's going to bring it home. Who's running the odds on crashing? Come on, Hayden. Oh, it's a bit wonky. There we go. Oh, oh, oh. A little bit of a bounce. Thanks very much, guys. I will catch you on the next one. Have a good evening. Good week.